Emmerdale's Ruby and Caleb were left devastated when their son left the village in last week's Emmerdale. But does the couple have another child? Emmerdale fans are convinced Ruby Fox Milligan and her husband Caleb have a secret daughter. The couple waved goodbye to their son Nicky last week after he bowed out of the village after discovering his parents were telling yet more lies to cover up their recent wrongdoing. When Charles Anderson became suspicious over the Milligan family's potential involvement in Ethan's hit and run, Caleb decided to take the blame for the incident rather than let Ruby get into trouble. Caleb and Ruby tried to bring Nicky in on their latest ruse, but he finally lost patience and realized that it was time to leave the village with Sunny Sharma. Although Nicky had a chance to clarify that Ruby was the hit-and-run driver rather than Caleb, he chose to keep the truth under wraps. As Nicky said his goodbye, Ruby tried to change his mind but he refused to talk. However, some viewers of the ITV soap are certain Nicky has as a sister. Taking to a Reddit thread dedicated to Emmerdale, one fan asked if Caleb and Ruby are parents to another child. They wrote, "Do Ruby and Caleb have a daughter? I've heard a good few people talking about Nicky's sister." When Nicky got into the car crash, some people were wondering if Nick's sister would come to the village. Before adding, "I was wondering where people got the idea that Nicky had a sister. I don't remember any mentions of her, and if he does have one, Ruby and Caleb clearly don't care about her." The statement sparked flurries of comments from viewers who agreed, with one person replying, "Nicky completed mismatched with Caleb and Ruby. Yes, maybe a daughter who has previously divorced herself from the dysfunctional duo could make an appearance." A second asked, "Was there not a scene in Caleb's kitchen between Ruby and Nicky right after Ruby arrived where she said you and your sister to Nicky?" A third chimed in, "With Caleb's past the guy must have a secret kid out there somewhere, right?" While another added, "Nicky completely mismatched with Caleb and Ruby. Yes, maybe a daughter who has previously divorced herself from the dysfunctional duo could make an appearance." I've read comments about a daughter/sister too, but I've rewatched Caleb and Nicky's scenes countless times and not heard any mention. "Caleb told Layla he had kids, but that could have been a lie," exclaimed one fan. While another added, "Have they both cheated on each other? Pretty certain Ruby said flings when Caleb and her aren't together or separated at the time. That's not proper cheating. Also doesn't really seem in Caleb's character to take back a cheating wife. The guy is very much an egotistical guy, a person who likes to think he is top dog number one."